The Nets took a beating in the pregame warm-ups at Madison Square Garden, but the other Nets the Hornets went after were made of muscle and blood, the New Jersey Nets, a team trying to win back some respect in the NBA. After trailing early in the first period, it was Kelly Tripucka hitting a jumper from the corner, the first Hornet basket in NBA history. Center prospect Jerome Henderson, number 40, had a good run in the first half. Nice feed here from former UCLA backcourt man Michael Holton. At the other end of the court, Chris Morris, number 34, the number 1 draft pick out of Auburn, deposits 2 points for the Nets. They led 38-35. Bad news for the Hornets. Kurt Rambis left the game early with an injured right ankle. After a wrap and ice, he returned to the bench but saw no more action. Carl Scheer said after the game he could be out for over a week. Back on the court, former All-Pro Buck Williams scores inside, and the Nets kept a comfortable lead. But the Hornets never really fell out of contention in the first half. Robert Reed pulls the trigger on a three-pointer. During timeouts, head coach Dick Harder stressed pressure defense, his trademark. Down at the other end, Nets head coach Willis Reed, alongside of Lee Rose, former UNCC head coach. Toward the end of the first half, Muggsy Bogues hits a 15-footer. Hornets draw within 5 points, but they trailed at the half by 10. In the second half, what appeared to be a nice finesse tip-in by center Dave Hoppen was ruled goaltending. Harder comes off the bench to protest, but you know what that gets you in the NBA. Chris Morris continued to impress. 2 more, and New Jersey finally began to pull away, 91-77. Under the Hornets basket, watch Tim Kempton from Notre Dame. He shows determination, strength, he fights, and really has to earn this basket. And former Memphis State star Keith Lee for the Nets still shows he's got the touch. He could help them this year. That made it 93-79. The Hornets lost the game, but they played pretty well for the first time ever.
We've only been together like 5 or 6 days, so once we start working out the little crinks and stuff like that, I think we play a lot better.
I think we're used to playing against each other in practice, but this was our first contest. You know, it's going to be a long year, but we're going to clean up a lot of areas that we made mistakes of tonight.
What was your reaction to have to sit on the bench for an entire basketball game like that? I don't think you've probably ever done that when you've been healthy.
No, not for a long time, but, you know, I was sitting over there paying attention, watching the older guys play and trying to pick up some pointers from them. And you know, it is frustrating sitting over there on the sidelines, but you know, I'm just waiting my turn, and I'm hopefully learning something, and I'm going to take advantage of it when I get in there.
So not a bad job all in all by the Charlotte Hornets, considering they played without Rex Chapman, without Del Curry, and most of the game without Kurt Rambis. They do lose that first exhibition game, and everybody expected it. But still, a fine performance by a young team, and they're going to get a lot better. In New York with the Hornets, Jim Celania, News 36 Sports.